Hey everyone, this is Corey with Casual EDC, and today this is just going to be a really quick video about those knives that have some sentimental value or you just can't get rid of for some reason. So I'm going to start off with this guy here. This is a knife by Smith & Wesson. This is the Smith & Wesson 0015. It's written down here. It's hard to see. What is the CH0015? There we go. Pretty clearly a design based off of the Microtech SOCOM Elite. This once had a spear point blade that I modified into a clip point. Thought it looked a little nicer. I bought this off of usedknives.com for like $5. They were running half off around the holidays. And I bought it, I sharpened it, I modified it, and I might give it to my dad, I might not, I don't know. My dad likes beefy knives, which this actually isn't too beefy, but he enjoys a good steel liner lock, things like that. But yeah, for some reason, I just can't get rid of this. It's cheap. There's no reason for me to sell this. It's not the best quality. I don't really want to give it away either. So I think I'm going to give it to him. I really believe it's something he'll appreciate, but just one of the weird ones that I wanted to start with. So least sentimental value here, but just one that for some reason gives me a little bit of internal conflict. Let's move on to the infamous Dalica. So if you've never heard of this before, it's called the Dalica because it looks like a Spyderco Delica, and it is from the good old Dollar Tree. As you can see, it is the best steel, stainless steel. It does not say made in China largely on the blade, but it is, trust me. Nice little eagle in this handle. You can't sugarcoat it. These knives are hunks of crap. A plastic molded pocket clip, stainless steel blade with so much blade play up and down. I'm sure you can hear that. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera. I'm sure you can hear that, but this was purchased for me by my lovely girlfriend for Christmas 2 years ago, and I have had it ever since. You can't cut anything with these serrations. I mean, they're not sharp at all. Neither is the plain edge portion here. But knives are something she really didn't understand, and she still doesn't really get, but she lets me do my thing. And this is her first little delve into the knife world, and first time ever showing like appreciation for it by getting me a related gift. So it was a gift from my girlfriend. It's never going anywhere. I'll always have it around. Moving on here, sticking with the girlfriend. This is not from her, but it is from her stepdad, who got this knife from the Cabela's Club. This is a 10-year member reward here. This knife has no stop pin because I've lost it twice now. I lost the original one and had Kai USA, who owns Kershaw, send me a new one just the other day. It came in, and I lost it again putting this knife back together. So go me, but you know, good job. Even then, spring assisted, it's still stopping fine, which is really odd, and I can always keep my thumb on the back, so it's perfectly functional. This is the Kershaw Hotwire, available exclusively through Walmart, as I missed the flip there. I've never carried this knife or used it, but it was given to me by her stepdad, who has been awesome in my life. Her folks on both sides, her mom and her dad, are really good people, and they knew I was into knives, and he knew he wasn't going to use this, so he gave it to me. So thank you, Steve. Really appreciate this one. It's not going to go anywhere. We're going to save this one for last, so we're going to move up here to the Alaska knife. This is a bullet. I don't know what the caliber is supposed to be. Can we read it? There you go, 30-06, I think is what it says. I can't really tell, but I'm guessing that's what it's supposed to be. Has Alaska printed on the side here, and believe it or not, I picked this up while in Alaska. This was like $5 at a little store somewhere, I don't remember where, but in 2018, after I graduated high school, so it gives you a little bit of an idea of my age. We went on a trip to Alaska instead of senior week. I went with my parents and my grandparents. It was an awesome trip. We took a cruise, we did a land tour. It was a lot of fun. And one of our stops, I picked this guy up. Was able to get it home through my luggage, made it through Canada and everything like that on the way back, which is nice. And just from that trip, besides some clothes and stuff, it's really the only physical item that I have. And I had a good time. I don't know if I'll ever be back in Alaska, so I'm keeping it, and it is sticking around as my little memory of that trip. Next up, we have this little Iceland with the Aurora Borealis on here. This is just a little multi-tool. My mom, my grandmom, and my younger brother, who you may have heard yelling in a different video that I filmed earlier today, they bought me this in Iceland, and it was like $15 or something ridiculous, because their currency, or our currency, doesn't actually go a long way there. Things are quite expensive, as it is an island, so everything's imported. Just a little keychain type multi-tool that I will never use, but it's got a little blade, a can opener, a bottle opener, and a nail file, and a little pick here. Not much to say about this one besides the fact that it was from my mom and my brother from their time in Iceland, and they didn't have to get me anything, but they did. They brought this home because they know I like knives, so I appreciate it, and it's going to stick around for that reason. Last but not least, we have the first pocket knife I was ever given. This was from my grandfather, my mom's dad, who is still around. He has his health issues, but he's doing well. And this was from him. We were big fishermen when we were younger, my brother and I, and he was the guy who always took us fishing, taught us how to fish. So this happened to be the first knife I was given. It was immediately taken from me by my parents because they thought I was too young, and this was way too sharp at the time. So they took it away from me. I think I was like 7. I did get it back when I turned 10 or 12. I don't remember exactly when, but you can see a nice reflective blade here. This is an Imperial USA. Big clip point, kind of almost like a fillet style blade. Does have some flex in it, so I will get to why I'm calling this a fillet style blade in a second, because you can see there is a secondary blade in here, but in fact it's not a blade, it's a descaler. I think this is for hooks at the top. I don't really remember, but it's got a nail nick to open, it's a descaler, and it's got a bottle opener on it. It's just marked as stainless. It says inox on it, which I don't know the history of that off the top of my head, but this is just this is always going to be a sentimental piece from my grandfather. You can see it's a little broken. It doesn't even close all the way until you push it to the side and push it down yourself, but I'll always have this because it was from him. It'll always remind me of him, and it's very much still functional. So that's about it in terms of my sentimental pieces and the ones that for some reason I just can't get rid of. I have my knives that I don't think I'll ever sell, but excuse me, I have those knives I don't think I'll ever sell because I like them, but these are the ones that won't go anywhere no matter what. The other ones, it's just money at the end of the day, and if I needed to get rid of them, times were tough, I could do it. I could find another one someday, but these ones have a little more to them, a little more sentimental value, and I can't see any of those going anywhere. Let me know what sentimental knives you guys have in the comments, or just ones that, like this the Smith & Wesson, you just have a hard time getting rid of for some reason. But yeah, let me know if you have any similar experiences. Drop a comment down below, and yeah, share with everyone so we can all talk about it and see what other kind of funny stuff people have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and you have a great rest of your day. Take care.